right, guys, this is Crazy Kev here, and I'm here with Cade Beradelli. Cade, how we doing?
Doing great, brother. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Can't complain. And Cade, man, you got a fight coming up. Talk to us a little bit more about that matchup you got coming up, man.
Yes, sir. So I have my fifth amateur fight coming up. Unfortunately, it's still the regular amateur PA rules, not advanced yet. We were looking to find an advanced fight, but we couldn't necessarily get or secure the correct opponent or just opponent at all. So we just took what we could get. I believe it's this guy's first fight, or it might be a second fight. But regardless of my opponent, whatever they can find me, I'm always preparing the same, man. I'm getting heavy into my boxing, my jiu-jitsu, my MMA. I'm training really hard and preparing, and I can't wait to get going and can't wait to be in that cage.
Yeah. No, with that being said, man, you definitely train with a lot of beasts in the gym. Who do you think is some of your best training partners?
So I have some of my best training partners, and then I have the guys that beat me up. But most of the guys that I get my work in with, just yesterday I was training with Andre Petrosky. He's a good round. It's humbling to go with him. His grappling's next level. Joe Pyfer. It's humbling to go with him. His boxing and stand-up game is next level, and you can't make any mistakes with him because he's a sniper and he will catch you, and he'll make you pay. You know what I mean? But no, as of lately, I've been getting good work in with CJ Lafragola. He fights for CFFC. We've been getting some good work in. This kid from Delaware was coming up to train with me for a little bit. He's an amateur. He doesn't have any fights yet, but he'll be in the scene soon. His name's TJ Arrowwood. He's a tough kid. Yeah, man, honestly, everybody in the gym that I get working with it's all good quality work, and, it's no one's coming there to let you dominate them. You know what I mean? Everyone's putting up a good fight, so it's always a scrap.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. You definitely named a couple beasts there. CJ's awesome. He's another guy I've had on the show. And with that being said, with you name dropping Andre, Joe, and CJ, what's maybe one of your favorite memories with one of those guys?
When I first started training, me and Andre, we went, and a few of my other buddies. Jose, I don't know if you know Jose Soto.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he's another one. I forgot to mention him. He's my main jiu-jitsu training partner. We always drill together and stuff. But me, him, and Andre went. I know I live out in the sticks, so I know these spots where I know spots where people would never even know are in Jersey. Don't even look like Jersey, but we have this cliff jumping spot, and we all went out there and we're cliff jumping, and it's like a 25, maybe 30 feet jump, and we just had a good day out there. That's when I first started training about 2 years ago, and that was a good day. But other than that, it's always fun riding up to practice with up to Marquez with Joey Pyfer. He's always got a fast car. He's always it's exhilarating driving with him.
Oh yeah. No, he's definitely posted some pretty sick cars that he's been driving or whatever. Now he's in the UFC. It definitely is pretty sick. And speaking of Jose, he just had a pretty sick win at CFFC grappling. Is that something maybe you do one day? Maybe CFFC grappling?
The Fury grappling, absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to get on that. Actually, my head coach Jonathan Webb is the one that match makes for that. He's like I don't know. I guess him and Rod Haydeck are co-owners. He's the matchmaker. So yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that if he finds the right matchup for me, or he finds somebody, or somebody pulls out, he say, "Yo, you want to take this?" And I'll take anything. Especially grappling. Grappling is just fun. It's all about having fun and going out there. But yeah, I'd love to compete on that, man. It'd be great. It'd be great.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. And another thing is, I was checking out your arm, man. Talk to us a little bit more about your tattoo you got going on.
Oh, this tattoo. So I actually got this. Like the day, honestly, like a year ago today, I think it was, because I had my first fight a year ago, maybe yesterday, and then I got the tattoo like right afterwards. So this is a nice little Jesus piece I got going on. Can you see it?
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I like that. I'm real big into Christianity. I found God pretty recently within the past 2 years, and I gotta say that it definitely changed the course of my life. I grew up Catholic, and I got confirmed communion and all that, but I was never really connected to it. It was just something that I had to do. I grew up going to church a little bit, but I became pretty atheist, just throughout my early years, like middle school, high school, and it just leads down a path of negativity, and it doesn't lead to anything good. But when I found God, he definitely, definitely did it help me do a 180 in my life and completely turn it around and stop doing certain things. And when I found God, he the love he has for me, it's big for me. You know what I mean? And it motivates me.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. And that's definitely a pretty sick tattoo. And with that being said, do you happen to plan to get any more, maybe on your arms or just somewhere else?
Yeah. So I got this. I actually just finished the inside.
Yeah, yeah.
I have like a little dove there with a rosary, and I just finished the inside. I got a
Oh,
little Bible verse right there. But yeah, I got my back done. I got my shin done. I love tattoos, man. I got my whole back done when I was like, I think 16 or 17.
wow.
Yeah, I'm also, I grew up in a town, Pittsgrove. You wouldn't even know of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I grew up hunting, fishing, getting tattoos. I'm a country boy,
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely hear you. And one thing I was checking out as well too on your Instagram story, dude. Is it your birthday?
Yeah, it is my birthday. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Well, happy birthday, man! And thank you so much
Yeah.
for calling the show on your birthday. I
Of
wouldn't have even
course.
scheduled you on your birthday if I would have known, honestly.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I turned 21 today. Any other birthday from here now on, it means nothing to me. You know what I mean? And honestly, I grew up an athlete my whole life, and a birthday is nothing to me. I'm in the gym. Some people, it's their birthday. You don't see them in the gym. Oh, why aren't they here today? Oh, it's their birthday. Me, it's just another day. But as every other day, it's a day to get better, and a day to improve, and a day to seize the day. I got that tattooed on me right here. Seize the
Oh,
day.
okay, okay, I see
Right
it.
there,
Yep.
every single day, I'm trying to, make it the most make the most of it because it could be your last. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, that was something you mentioned to me as well too. That you did have training at like 10:30, which is in an hour from now. I mean, with it being your birthday, do you think training is going to change at all in the gym? I mean, you mentioned you're still trying to get better, but maybe a little bit of fun today in the gym.
Well, I think if anything, I'm just gonna get picked on, not picked on, just mess with it a little bit more. I'm like the
Yeah,
gym
yeah.
little brother, dude. Where I can't show up to the gym without some like I can't show up with anything wrong with me or Sean Brady, Jonathan Webb, Marquez, John Marquez, Joe Pyfer. Somebody's pointing it out, and then everyone in the gym's on me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely. And yeah, man. With you mentioning like all those different guys like Petrosky, Pyfer, and like even like Sean Brady. I mean, what's kind of like being in the gym like when they have a fight coming up and it's close to like their fight camp and stuff.
Dude, it's cool. Unfortunately, I'm always there. I'm always, even if I don't have a fight camp, I'm trying to be there for, if Joey needs me. Andre's used me for, especially his last camp, but he just announced the fight. He told me he's going to be needing me a lot for this camp. So, whatever I can do for them to help them out, because not only because I know that one day in the future they pay it back. I'm not counting any favors, but I'm just saying. I lost my train of thought. But what I'm saying is it's all about the team. You know what I mean? Like my coach preaches this and we are all we have. You know what I mean? People don't want to see us do good. So if I can show up and be there for them, it's just awesome. And it's awesome when somebody like when they get the UFC and they're filming and I get to see everything and they're training and I can see them like their mental shift to that go mode, that kill mode. And then it's even cooler when I get to, tune on my ESPN Plus or buy the pay per view and watch them fight. Like that's the reward for me. I get more nervous watching obviously any of my teammates fight, but especially the high level teammates like Joey. All them guys in the UFC. When I watch them fight, dude, I'm sweating. I'm getting so nervous. You know what I mean? It's
Oh
awesome.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely pretty cool, man. I'm sure. And yeah, man, getting back to your fight, man. I mean, I believe this is going to be another amateur bout for you. With that being said, I mean, when do you think you're going to be trying to go pro now?
Truth be told, I'm really young. I just turned 21. I started training when I was freshly 19, 18, 19. I had my first fight like a year ago. I'm in no rush, dude. This is going to be my last, regardless of anything, this is my last regular amateur fight. So I want to go to the pro-am. This will be my fifth fight in pretty much a year, maybe a year and like 2 weeks. So what I want to do is I rallied off of a fight in April, so I'm coming back pretty quick. I want to take this summer, enjoy myself a little bit, enjoy the beach a little bit, continue to work, and I hope to take a fight. You can never really plan it out, but hopefully not early next fall, like maybe October, November, maybe even late September. But also, if I can, while I'm an amateur, getting as many kickboxing fights as I can, as many boxing fights as I can, you know what I mean, as many super fights as I can, just to get all that experience. And I think it's important for me to be out there in kickboxing or boxing, so I don't have that option to shoot if things get uncomfortable for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. And getting back to your fights as well too. I mean, for someone that's maybe never seen you fight before, can you talk to us a little bit more about your fighting style and why somebody should tune into some of your fights?
Okay, yeah. So honestly, I've shown a lot in my fights. You know, my first fight, I kind of just wrestled the kid. My second fight, I knocked the kid out in 10 seconds. So I do have the power to put somebody away, and my biggest thing is to believe in that. My last fight I just had, April 5th, I was piecing the kid up on the feet, piecing him, hurting him bad. He had nothing for me. I seen all the shots coming, but I just, at the end of the day, I wrestled him and dumped him down. I took his back. I could have submitted him. Just some mindset things I got to work on to get them submission finishes. But this fight I'm playing, I know this kid's a jiu-jitsu guy, and I know he's going to, come out grappling. Not saying I don't think his jiu-jitsu is on my level or his wrestling's on my level, but I'm not going to overlook that. But I want to be able to box him, outstrike him, and then when he shoots on me, make him pay for it, and then ultimately give him a way out to quit. You know what I mean? Whether it's from knocking him out, TKOing him, or let him take a dumb shot and let me catch his neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. And when it comes to you fighting and stuff too, I mean, what are the nerves kind of like getting into the cage, especially for maybe your first time out there?
Yeah, it's a different story. My buddy, I don't know if you know him, Christian Bobby.
No, I don't know him, actually.
So he's supposed to have he was supposed to have his pro debut. He's coming back from an injury. His pro debut will be coming up probably within the next year. But no, he's a really influential person for me, and he always told me, yo, that first time you're gonna make that walk, your life's gonna be changed forever. And yeah, he was definitely right. And that feeling is just something surreal. And even my last fight, it's crazy because in my last fight, I remember getting my hands wrapped, and then I think I was like the fourth fight, and they were on like the second fight, and I'm like, I just start, just trying to meditate, take some deep nasal breaths, get my mind right, and it just my heart's beating. It's like, yo, it's almost that time, and no matter the thing I love about it is no matter what you're feeling, you could be scared, you could be nervous, you have to come to set, like, you have to accept that because you're gonna walk out there anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, look, it's like, if I can explain it to somebody else, it's like standing at the top of a high building and looking down into some water, maybe like 100 feet, and you're looking down there, and you're like, your heart starts racing, but you're gonna jump in there anyway, so you gotta just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's definitely a sick way to describe it because, that's definitely a really, really fun way to think about it. I never thought of it like that, man. And, with that being said, man, when you're in the back and stuff, getting ready to go out there for your fight, you mentioned meditating and stuff like that. What's maybe some other stuff you like to do in the back before you get ready to make the walk?
Honestly, another thing I like to do in the back is just not take it too seriously because you could be back there. I could be back there like blaring music, some rock music or some upbeat music, some killer music, and just be thinking about killing. But honestly, I feel like that tires me out. So if I'm in the back, I'm with Jonathan or anybody that I have in my corner, I have the ability to mess around with them, to BS with them. So if I could crack jokes, if we could just laugh, play some chill. I'm a big music guy, but if I could play some chill music, like just some hip hop stuff, maybe some country stuff, just so I can relax and not get too upbeat about it. That's big for me, is just staying present and not getting too overworked before I go out there, because I'm going to go out there anyway. So why get overhyped, because I'm going out there regardless.
Right. Now, with you being a big music guy, man, I mean, what's the vibes like in the gym? What do you like to listen to when you're training?
When I'm training, I don't really have I'm low on the totem pole in my gym. I show up. I think I have some good respect, but everybody else gets to connect to the radio. But we're always playing some good stuff. Like it always depends. We listen to all types of genres. But for me personally, I'm big on especially it's getting warmer out for summertime. I'm big on Zach Brown. That's his name, right? Zach or Zach Bryan. I don't know, the country dude, but he sings like Something in the Orange. I like him. I'm a big him. I love Creed. I love Stained, Alice in Chains. I love Kid Rock. I love what's his name, Aaron Lewis. I'm like a rock or like a dad rock and country guy.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sick. No, it's definitely, you definitely are a music guy. I definitely respect the music choices, man. And
There.
yeah, with that being said too, you mentioned you like to do a little bit of fishing and stuff outside of the cage, man. With that being said, I mean, what's maybe some other stuff maybe a fight fan might not know about you?
Oh man, I love fishing. So actually, me and my guy Pat Sabatini, he's one of my guys. He's one of my closest friends in the team. When it gets warm out, we're always fishing. So I love fishing. If my a good day to me is training in the morning, lifting, training, hitting a fishing spot, going home, eating, training again. And if I get out with some sunlight lift, go hit another fishing spot, get some bass in. But other than that, I love my dad. He's like one of my closest friends, man. If I can just chill with him once a week and, either go outside with him, going on a long walk with him, go fishing with him, watch some TV with him, or my sisters too. I love my sisters. My mom, I love her too. My family's big for me, and if I can spend time with my family, that's big. But also when it's the right season, hunting's real big for me. I love hunting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's just something about being outside or just being outside for a long time. Even if I see nothing, even if I catch no fish, I love being connected with nature. And then there's no other feeling like when you're sitting in either a blind or a tree stand and a deer walks up on you and that like primal instinct, the hair in the back of your neck, your heart starts racing, your vision gets blurry. That's almost like a comparison to fighting. You know what I mean? Before going into a fight is like killing a deer. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting. Yeah, again, that's another interesting way to describe it. I've never looked at it like that, so I definitely appreciate the outlook on that one. And one thing I always like to ask every fighter I bring on the show, man, is I'm a Taekwondo instructor. I've been training for 19 years now, teaching
Okay.
for 6 years. So I love what I do, man. And with that being said, with all the guys I have at my gym, what advice do you give to them to keep coming into the gym and to keep them getting better and better every day?
All the guys at your gym to keep coming in. Look, if you come in to the gym and you get that feeling in your heart and your mind and you wake up in the morning and training is what you think about. Like for me, I wake up in the morning and I think about, all right, how am I going to get better today? What training do I got today? And I go to bed. I actually don't go to bed. I stay up at night thinking about what I did today, how I'm going to get better tomorrow, what my training is tomorrow. If this is on your mind all the time and this is something that you really want to do, just show up, dude. If you're feeling, tired, you're a little bit sore, don't overtrain. But if you're feeling sore and you're not overtrained, just get to the gym. You're going through and you got anxiety and stress. Maybe you got girl problems, you got family problems, whatever it is, financial problems. You just spend one class like an hour on the mats. You get your sweat in. None of that is real. None of that is present while you're in the gym. You know what I mean? While you're on those mats, hitting the bag, whatever you're doing, sparring, hitting mitts, lifting, whatever you're doing in the gym, when you're in there training, everything else is non-existent for that short period of time. And then, it could even clear your head. And if you have a big decision to make, you go train for a little bit, you come back, and then you clear your head and you have a better outlook on the decision you got to make. So all I got to say is if you really love this, you got to just show up and train and everything will fall in line.
Yeah, no, definitely, Cade. And yeah, I definitely think that's a pretty sick message. And yeah, speaking of messages, man, I mean, what's maybe your final message out there to the fans that are going to be watching this video?
Anybody who watches this video, yeah, I appreciate it. I'm just an amateur fighter and I really haven't done much. I look forward to doing a lot in this sport. I look forward to, my goal is to, be somebody one day and not just for anybody but me, you know what I mean? For me and my last name, that's what's most important to me. So, maybe one day this video will age pretty well. Maybe I'll be in the UFC one day. That's my goal. Maybe have some UFC gold around my waist. And I know I got a lot of years and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and grinding before I get there. But one day, maybe everybody will know me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a goal, man. And like I said, you're definitely training with a lot of beasts in Philly. So yeah, keep up the hard work. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing how this interview ages, man. And thank you so much for taking the time, especially on your freaking birthday, man, for coming on the show and enjoy it, man.
Yeah, no problem, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Like I said, dude, if I would have known it was your birthday, I would have never booked it. I would
Dude,
wouldn't even
dude, nah,
mention.
bro, I told you it's just another day to me. Yeah, all I got scheduled today is some training, and plus I got a fight next week, so I can't. It's not like I can go out and drink or anything. So I
Right.
gotta stay locked in. So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. No worries. All right, man. Well, enjoy your birthday, enjoy your day, and
Have a
I'll
good one.
talk to you soon.